Bashar Al Asaad was born on September 11, 1965 in Damascus. He is the second son of Hafez al Assad, the former president of Syria, and Anisa Makhlouf. The Assad family had a privileged life. Bashar had a calm personality and was primarily interested in education. In addition to Arabic, he is fluent in English, French, and Spanish. After graduating, he began working as a doctor in the Syrian military. 4 years later, Bashar went to England to specialize in ophthalmology at Western Eye Hospital in London. At that time, he led a quiet life away from politics. In 2000, Bashar married Asma al-Assad. Asma was born in London, and her father was also a doctor. Their marriage was seen as a symbol of unity between the Alawite and Sunni communities. The couple has 3 children and projects a simple family image. The death of Bashar's older brother, Basil, in a car accident in 1994, changed his life completely. The Assad family decided that Bashar, who had shown no prior interest in politics, should be prepared to succeed his father. He was called back to Syria to take Basil's place as the heir to their father. He enrolled at the Homs Military Academy to gain military experience. In 2000, following the death of his father, Hafez al Assad, Bashar was elected president of Syria. He promised major reforms and a brighter future for the country. However, the first decade of his rule was marked by strict press censorship and widespread repression by Syrian security forces. In 2011, public protests began in the city of Daraa. The violent suppression of these protests led to widespread unrest. The protests escalated into the Syrian Civil War. The protesters' main demands were freedom and the overthrow of Bashar's government. Bashar's regime responded to the protests with severe repression. Security and military forces played a key role in suppressing dissent. The chemical attack in Ghouta in 2013 resulted in hundreds of deaths. This attack was widely condemned by the international community. The Syrian war caused massive destruction across the country. Millions were displaced, and thousands were killed. Large parts of the country fell into the hands of rebels. Bashar secured support from Iran and Russia. Russia's military intervention was crucial for the survival of his regime. Iran also supported Bashar by sending troops and military equipment. In November 2024, clashes between the regime, rebels, and terrorist groups intensified. Eventually, the 2024 uprisings led to the collapse of Assad's government. Reports indicated that Assad fled the country as rebels captured Damascus. According to Russian state media, Assad and his family arrived in Moscow on December 8th and were granted political asylum. Bashar Al Asaad was born on September 11th, suppressed 11 years of civil war, and saw his regime collapse in 11 days. These numbers leave his fate, and that of Syria, shrouded in uncertainty.